By the time we were putting this story together, the Osun governorship election was going on. Before the Saturday election, the APC-led Osun state government had denied opposition PDP access to the state stadium, the very venue APC used for its own mega rally. That denial was a clear implementation of Abdullahi Adamu, national chairman of APC's philosophy and indeed directive that APC should win the Osun governorship election anyhow.
My tolerance level and this National Working Committee's tolerance level for failure is really zero. I urge you, with due respect, some of you, not many are older than I am, most of you have been statesmen in your own right, offices you held before today. Whatever respect there is, you are deserving of such a respect. But for this exercise, for you to be part of it, take off the big gowns, take off the three-piece suits you wear, and go down the trench and bring that victory that we want. Nobody, I repeat, nobody should come back to us crying. Failure is not our own, by the grace of God. Amen. Failure will not be our Lord. Win the election. Let them go crying. Let them go complain. Let them go to tribunal. Let them go wherever. But let's win the election.
Many Nigerians are worried about Abdullahi Adamu's philosophy and political method towards acquiring power. President Muhammadu Buhari, who seems to be very comfortable with Abdullahi Adamu's political ways, imposed him as a consensus chairman of All Progressives Congress (APC). This was against objections by many APC governors who wanted a more liberal, more tolerant, and more progressive candidate. Abdullahi Adamu showed his political style a little feudalistic when he woke up one morning in the middle of campaigns, jostlings, and horse trading on who will become APC presidential candidate and announced Senate President Ahmed Lawal as the consensus choice. Though he misfired, as both the President Muhammadu Buhari and the state governors openly distanced themselves from his one-man consensus, he had shown what political leadership he would bring. Imposition.
The politics is a game of interest. Now, if the party national chairman of the APC has interest in Ahmed Lawan and has also shown solidarity, well, that was his position at that point. Now, and you can remember that about 12 northern governors came to disapprove this statement, and which I am sure even Mr. President, President Muhammad Buhari, you could see that he came out to say no, there's going to be primaries, and he expects all players to do their best. And eventually this brought about Asiwaju Tinubu as the presidential ticket flag bearer.
Not done yet. Abdullahi Adamu again endorsed Senate ticket for the same Lawal and Godswill Akpabio, two candidates from APC who had failed in their bid to get the presidential ticket of their party. They became beneficiaries of contrived and windy primaries purported to have taken place after all Senate primary elections had been concluded and candidates emerged. It did not matter that the new candidate did not emerge through any process known to the law, rules and regulation of INEC.
The national chairman is at liberty to endorse anybody, but there is a process. And actually the senatorial primaries took place first before the presidential primaries. And in the Electoral Act, there is no way that Senator Godswill Akpabio and Senator Ahmed Lawal would have contested for that senatorial primaries and still prepared to run for presidential primaries that was after that of the senatorial primaries. It's not possible. So now, if they were actually preparing their mind that they are going for presidential primaries, and they prepared, they campaigned, and they went for it, and they lost, only to come back to whoever that has those tickets, both for that of Lawal and Akpabio, for me, it's wrong. So the national chairman can endorse anybody, but the law has to take its course.
The refusal by the Osun State government to allow the opposition PDP to use a public facility for its rally is the outcome of Abdullahi Adamu's instruction to ignore due process, tolerance, democratic norm of accommodation, and win the election anyhow and let the opposition complain or go to court.
What is happening in Sri Lanka is little of what going to happen in Nigeria. I must be honest with you. We all know what happened during the NSAS. The Nigerian youths are awake now. Our leaders must understand that our youths, they are very much awake politically. Unlike before, when you think that they will go about their business. No, not this time around. We have had it up here. I mean, and the future belongs to these young people. And the decision we're about to make for 2023 is about their future.
If this is a foretaste of what the national chairman of APC intends to deploy as its political philosophy, then the 2023 elections are already in jeopardy. It means that the end will justify the means. And that means could be bloody, brutish, and the very opposite of democratic choice. In Abuja, Nasiru Usman for Signature Show.